Yeah. Screw you, Shadow. By the way, look at your star rail. Ha! 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 I did the thing. Ha! Na 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 na. Welcome back. I is tired. I also have lots of work to do. But yeah. Don't worry about it. For a few seconds I thought stream was gonna crash. Why? Oh yeah, because I was like, because it stuttered a few times. Oh. Yeah, and I was like very still for a moment, I think. So yeah. Guess what? Oh! Neighborlina! So Shadow, have you gone to your star rail? Have you gone to your star rail yet? Ah! I mean during the starting soon screen. Oh, I am in the red on the bitrate. Let me just check my network. Ah, that explains everything. That explains so much. I'd be more lurky today. Arigato! I hope you have an awesome day. But yeah, so let's see. There's the event. Hold on, why is... I cannot hear the game. Why can I not hear the game? Wait, Blink? Why are you sending it to the fucking... Ah! Are? Shut the net. Wavelink just being stupid. Nanet be doo-doo on your... No, I forgot to connect to the correct one. Don't worry, I have fixed it. But yeah, look at this. We have this. We have events. I've been doing a little bit. Like this. I've also been grinding a lot. When I couldn't sleep. I've gone around and gathered every single pyroculus I could. I ran out of pyroculuses, and it's level 7. The statue is level 7, and that annoys me. It's like, I found every single pyroculus that is in the game currently. Why is it only at level 7? And it's like, part way, like, leveled up. And I'm like, why did you design it so it needs, like... I'm so mad, okay? But yeah. I has started a grind. I also tried the characters, and I will not be pulling on any banners during these banners. These current banners. I will be saving for Farina. Wait, why am I going to? I was supposed to. That's not the one either. Oh yeah, have you guys seen this, by the way? Yes. Boom. It's given them pictures. And I think that's gotta be like this update, right? They put pictures over by, like here, up in the left corner. It's a picture. That's new, right? Or am I that dumb? Have I just forgotten? Maybe? What do I know? I don't play Genshin. Fair enough. But you do play Honkai Star. Have you gone into your Honkai Star yet? Do it. Do it. Okay, fine. Yes. Perfect. Yes.
我に光を。ざっとざっとざっ
Why are you trying to get
ではデータをもう一度記録する。
Yeah, data. Didn't you say you were gonna do some polls for Gora? Yeah, and then I tried using him and I realized, right, he's a bow character.
確かに彼の戦闘能力を向上させたよ。2回目の戦闘時の戦闘機能データは
so many bow characters. I'm so awful at using
0.073% アッ
them.
プしたな。
Maybe I should do like... I could probably do like one temple or something. Because if I get him, then I can at least use him to unlock like... to unlock those little thingamajigs, you know? So I guess there's that.
まあ
But
そも
there's
そも彼が
also
強
like...
い実力を持っていた場合、缶
Ah!
詰知識の内
The
容で
game
は
be like,
これ以上大きく成長させら
we
れないか
have
もしれないさ。
jungling. And I'm like,
少なくとも
I don't need
今回の
jungling.
テストを
Because
通
like,
して俺は
and apparently like
君
some
たちのこ
people
とを
says
もっと
you
知る
get
ことがで
primo
きた。
gems. While other people says you
君た
get
ちと
like
の
the
取
other
引は
things.
お得かもしれないと思えたよ。
I forgot what they're
俺は
called. The one you need
先に対
5
象
of
宿
to
に戻
do
る。
a to
2
buy
日
a
後の連
single
絡を待ってい
pole.
るから。
And
これはドリーに情報を聞くための経費だ。彼女の提示した額を払え
but
ば
then if you told you would get anyone but him. Exactly. Imagine if I got 10 junglings. Just to piss me off extra much. It should be like premium currency obtained from polling, like in Hockey yes? Let's see. You get this. Star glitter. Yeah. Apparently. Like, some said Primo Gems and then others said Starling... or not Starling. Star glitter. So, yeah. Alex! Hello! I don't think Hoyo games straight up give you gems back. No, exactly. Which is sad, because at least gems can be used for more. And also because you basically lost your chest, like, one... Like, it's 1/10 of a chance, I guess. Or not really. Like, okay, so it takes 10 pulls to get the guaranteed 4-star. If you then get the 4-star you already have, it is so wasteful because you need to do 10 more pulls to get another 4-star, but they only give you 1 free pull. Did it say 6 or 8? Fuck. How are you? I is tired but happy. Nya. Nya, 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 nya. Oh yeah, also I got like this kit, this ring size kit. So I'm currently trying out one of these. Oh wait. You can't see what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a little ring on this finger. That is to test like what ring size I am supposed to use when I eventually purchase... Oh wait, it's 2 days. Like when I eventually purchase... What are we called? Like the galaxy rings. We can totally see the ring. Yeah, see the ring right here. You can imagine it. Yeah, you see checking ring size? Yeah! For when you get married? Ooh. Maybe. That's a good... Because, like, have you guys seen, like, smart rings? Did you guys even know that smart rings apparently is a fucking thing? Ayo? So yeah, Samsung released these smart rings. They have like battery that lasts a week, and they track like your health. And you know how I am with my health. I thought that I should try them because I I've been using a smartwatch, but it runs out of battery within the day. So I have to charge it every night, which means I can't really use it effectively to check, you know, my sleeping and stuff. And I have sleeping problems. A lot of them. So this checks your heart rate, and it knows when you sleep, and everything. I'm not a fan of smartwatches. I like them, but I also find normal, regular wristwatches to be really cool. I think they both have their own charm, but that's also because I made my own smartwatch book. Okay? I made one myself. And I'm going to release one once I have managed to program it from the ground up, so yeah.
缶詰知識ではもう満足できないようですのね。何が欲しいのかしら。お聞かせ願いますわ。
You mean a watch face? Yeah, exactly. I made my own watch face for my smartwatch.
さすが。あなたたちのような気前のいいお客様は普通の缶詰知識なんてアウトオブ
Oh yeah, and I even got a code, but then I found out that the code doesn't fucking work, so I have to contact Samsung support because I got it from Samsung, and then Samsung's like, this one is like, no, this one does not work, this one is not real, and I'm like, but you gave it to me! 4 years for this! I just wanna buy a smart ring. Don't you hurt your wrist by sleeping with it? It does hurt a little to sleep with if you like pull it too tight. Which is kind of why I want to get a ring instead, because like I am more fine with wearing a ring. So long as it's on this specific finger. The ring finger is really the perfect finger to have a ring on, because every other finger just annoys me. Like if I have it on my pointer, it just feels weird. If I have it on my middle finger, oh, I just feel so icky. And little finger, let's not talk about that. Or thumb. Thumb is the worst one to put a ring on. Why would you wear a ring on your thumb? I don't understand it. People who wear rings on their thumbs, how can you? It feels awful. I have like 3 smartwatches. I use none. Wait, what smartwatches do you have? I'm really curious now. And also, like, did you know that you can use your smartwatch for streaming? Or like, not to stream specifically, but you can use them to have your heart rate like big. It's amazing. I hope I can use my ring in the future when I finally manage to buy one. I hope I can use that for streaming, because then you guys can see my heart rate without me needing to put on my smartwatch for it. The thumb? What are you? Someone who belongs in a mental institution. Thank you! I'm not the only one who hates it on the thumb. Middle finger is perfect to show off your ring.
お二人のように知識の豊富なお客様がいてくださるなんて昨日の苦労は無駄ではなかったんですのね。今後も何かあればいつでもお越しくださいまし。神の缶詰知識の情報を
No, it looks better on the ring finger.
本当にアフマルの目の手に渡っちゃうなんてな。早くアルハイゼンのところに戻ろうぜ。
There he is. Hey, when I see my ring, flips the bird. Yes! Oh my god! If I would definitely wear a ring just for that joke on the middle finger. I can deal with it for that joke. That's the joke. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I don't know, to be honest, they all cost like 50 euros. My uncle gave me all of them. Oh, yeah, like, the thing is, I've had a cheaper one as well, and I mean, cheaper. Actually, wait, I have had cheaper ones. So I've had a Chinese knockoff of the Galaxy one. I've had the Galaxy like
こうな
the
ると
very first Galaxy
来
smartwatch,
週
but
彼
that
らと
one,
の武力対談で
I
強
realized
制
I'm
的に
maybe
登場して
allergic
もら
to
う
the
しかない
material it was made of
アル
because
ハ
I
イゼン
got
が
like
どうして
really
アフマル
red
の目の連
and
中を挑
eventually
発
like
するのか最初は
started
理解できなかったけど
like
今では
burning
すっかり優
where
位
I
に立
was
ったな
wearing it, so I stopped wearing it and
あ
I
いつら
gave it
を
away
倒
to
せば
someone, I think,
そこのボスと対
or
談できる
sold it.
神の缶詰知識を
And
貸してもらえる
eventually I bought a newer
お疲
model
れ様
that didn't have the same
こ
material.
こか
So
ら
now I
何
have
日
a
かは
Galaxy Watch
休ん
4.
でいてもらっていい
And that one is a lot
そ
better
の間
because I still
俺も
feel
準備
like
し
a
て
little
く
itchy, but it doesn't hurt. It
あいつら
doesn't
に会う
hurt.
日の午後3時
And I can just
あ
take
い
it
つら
off.
より先にここで
It's,
合流
it's
しよ
not
う
that bad. Galaxy clock. So yeah, and then I had the
お先
Xiaomi
に失礼する
Mi Smart Band. I don't know if it was the first one or if it was like a late. I think it might have
ア
been
ル
the
ハイ
late
ゼン
one.
のやつ
Like
遅い
five?
な
Four or 5?
まだかよ
And like
来たぞ
that one
待た
doesn't
せたな
come with a lot
ファロス
of
灯台の前の
apps or
桟橋に行くぞ
anything. So that one wasn't really super useful. I still have that one. I was actually gonna give it to a friend and then I forgot to give it to him and he's in America. And that friend is my manager. God damn it. I don't know if he has one already now though. But yeah, smartwatches are useful when you wear them. But they also have to be comfortable to wear, and a lot of them are not as comfortable as, yeah, you know, a normal watch because they're heavier. And a bit bigger. A little bit clunkier. But I specifically keep buying the smallest ones. Because, yeah. Maybe you get the custom cover for a smartwatch so it doesn't itch as you. It's not like the watch itself, like, it's the bands. The smart, like the wristbands that I'm allergic to. Or sensitive to. So I'm just gonna replace those because you can replace them entirely on the one I currently have.
まさ
I
か
just,
イカレ野
I
郎が
just
ま
am
た
too
現れるとは
lazy.
な。
この対談は俺か
But
ら
yeah,
要求し
so
た
I'm
もの
just
だ
gonna do that. But
君たち
I
が
need
約
to
束
buy
を守
one
ってくれ
that
るかどうか
I
心配だったが
can use when swim because
信用できるよ
I
うだ
use my
かなり
smartwatch
盛大に迎えても
for
らっている
two
ようだ
things.
が
Since
俺
I
の方
can't
も
really
助っ
wear
人
it
を連れてきた
comfortably while sleeping and I'm
文句
a
は
little
ない
bit
が
afraid of, you know,
助っ人
I wave
店
around.
にいたガキじ
I
ゃね
wave my arms around in my
こ
sleep,
のイカ
okay?
レ野郎に助けられた
I'm
からって
scared of suddenly
恩返
like
しのつもりか
cracking it by slamming my arm on
いい
the
度胸だ
corner of my
そ
night
ろそろ
desk.
無駄話はおしま
Because
い
I
にするぞ
tend to do that
お
every
前
now
ら
and
を
then. I don't
魚の
want to
餌
ruin
に
my
してやる
smartwatch.
野郎どもかかれ
But yeah, I use my smartwatch when swimming.
あいつら突っ込ん
It's
で
perfect
くる
for
ぞ
it's like literally perfect for it because I can set up like, oh yeah, now I'm starting my laps and then it just sort of turns off the touchscreen until I'm done. It's fucking perfect.
荷物
Trust
で
me.
す再構成します
And then it's for like the heartbeat thing that I do when streaming sometimes. So when I'm playing horror games, you can see that I have like my heartbeat showing because I find that funny. Also because the blush on my model is tracked like it's connected to my heartbeat. So the higher the heartbeat, the more my character blushes.
ボスが来てくれた
Just implants the smartwatch into your brain Neuralink. Oh god, no, I don't want to know nothing in Neuralink. Elon's products can go far away from me. Thank you very much. Being lazy is a mood. Yes. That's a cute feature, not gonna lie. Yeah, and that's kind of why I want to get like... I want to find a way to use the ring for this. Because I don't need the screen in order to use it. I just needed to like show the heartbeat and like it's supposed to be more accurate on the
アーカー社
finger.
との接続を切るぞ
But apparently, I have precise time. I have worn this ring now. I have slept with it, and I tried 2 ring sizes, and I was thinking either I'm getting ring size 8 or ring size 9. I think ring size 9 because my finger might swell, and I don't want ring size. If I use the ring size 8, it might get stuck. That would be very bad. Elon can go far away. Yeah, Elon can go back to Africa.
公務を妨害するなアルハイゼン
Because
少
like,
まさか
Wasn't
ただ
he
救
like
助しているだけだ。
born there or
それでいけ。
something? Like his parents from Africa or something. Ooh. Always go with the most comfortable size in this case, 9. Yeah, exactly. No, he can go to Mars, which he's talked about wanting to colonize. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's even better. Go to Mars and leave the rest of us alone. Yes. I'm lucky I'm too small for him to notice because he would be so fucking
どうして急にあん
butthurt.
な姿に。
どうやら彼は神の缶詰知識を使ったらしい。
Then this planet doesn't have to deal with him.
神の
Exactly.
缶詰知識による影響って
Best
こ
thing
とか
about being small streamer,
それって
you can
世
insult
界樹の知識を得る
Elon
とき
without a bunch
学
of
者たちは
backlash.
神の知識に触れて発狂するって話のことか。
俺の知る限りで
Just
も
kidding though. But
サ
yeah.
ティアワダライフの学者が発狂した例はかなり多い。
So I will
あいつらの
definitely
様
be
子
looking
は
at
同
into
じよう
like
な状況に見える。
getting a ring
どうやら
soon
神の缶詰
and
知識
then
は
figuring out how
確か
to
に神
fucking
と関
use
係
it
があるよう
with
な。
my heart reader
だ
thing
が
because
本当
what
に
am I
噂通
using?
り
What is it called
こ
now
れを
again?
所有して神の知恵や力が得られるものだろう
Because
か。
Vinian
あいつの言って
directly
た言葉を聞
connects
いた
to
か。
this program.
世界が私を忘れてって
Oh, pulsoid.
一
So
体どういう意味
pulsoid.
なんだ。
And pulsoid can apparently be used with multiple things. You can log into
そいつ
what's
が
it
マハ
called?
マトラに連
You
れ去
can
られ
log
た
in
んだった
via
ら
stream
持
elements
ってい
or
た神
something
の
like
缶
that.
詰
Or
知
was
識
it
も
Anyway,
朝
they
礼
can
員に持って
see
かれるよな。
how your heart rate
こんな
spiked
に近く
during your
まで
stream, and they
来て
can
たのに。
link that to specific
残念だぜ。
moments where it's like,
でも
hey, here's a clip of
神の
like
缶
when your
詰
heart
知識
rate
が
went
あ
to
んなに危険だなん
130
て思わな
BPS.
かったぞ。むやみに
Or
試した
BPM,
り
I
して
mean,
たら
BPM.
オ
Like,
イラたちもああなってたかも。
so cool.
こうなるともうオルモス港にとどまる理由はない。
Technically, you can
俺たちの協
insult
力
him
関係も
on the social media
これで
platform
終
he
わりだ。
owns. Yeah, but he
神
also,
の
you
缶
know,
詰知識を探
removed
すのに夢
people's.
中でお前に聞いてなか
Was
ったん
it
だけど。
Asmongold? He removed
お前って
Asmongold's
教練員の人
verified,
間なんだろ。
like
クラクサ
verification
ガリデビに会う方法を知
and
らないか。
or
実のところ
verified symbol and
俺にもわからない。
stuff like that.
ク
Like
ラクサナ
he's
リデビ
so
は
easy
スメールのシステムの外にいる存在で
to get
普段は
butthurt.
その存在すら感じられないん
Otherwise,
だ。
he's a hypocrite if he silences you. He is
教練
a
員には
hypocrite. He's been
神
doing
の
that
知恵
to
を
so
象
many
徴する
people
アーカージが
apparently.
存在する。
And like
学者たちには
he's
自
so
ら
easily
神との接
butthurt.
触を図ろうとする理由
He's
がない。
got the
そうなのか。
emotional maturity
クラクサ
of
ガ
a
リデビ
small
って
child.
神秘的なやつなんだな。
And people are going
俺は
easy
教
on
練員
him.
に戻るつもりだ。
And it's like, I
君た
don't
ちはどうする？
care if he's
もうす
autistic.
ぐ
I am
多心
autistic.
短術だし。
And I have more emotional awareness,
ス
despite the fact that the guy is like
ここ
almost
最
old
近
enough
は
to
ず
be
っと
like my
走り回っ
father.
てたから
He's
少し休めば
old.
また元気が出るかも
You
な。
shouldn't be acting like that, especially not online. If you act like he do, you shouldn't be online.
アルハイゼ
And yet he's gonna be in charge of multiple companies. Like, yeah, great going, right? I've been looking at houses, by the way, just because I'd like to, and I found this
これ
beautiful
を
house
先
in
に処理
Mississippi
するべき
for
か。
307,000. It's a small village slash
上への
town,
レ
but
ポー
it's
トを
so
書くべきか。
relaxing, and me who wants to have a family, so it's so pretty. 2,000 for rent, though. Holy shit, 2,000 for rent in dollars is really expensive. Eat the rich. Yeah, eat the rich. Like, yeah, eventually, like, things are gonna crash. I very rich have to adapt and
過
realize
信
that
単
they
祭
can't just have
見逃すわ
infinite
けにはいか
profits.
ないよな。
And it shouldn't be
早く
have
神
to
ア
be
ザード
said.
を探しに行こうぜ。
Most
多
people
分
are
この前
aware
案
of
内してく
this.
れたグランドバザールの近
But
く
like,
に
you
いるは
have
ず
to
だ。
pay your workers. And more than minimum wage. They have to have enough money to survive. Jeez, I don't like rich people very much.
やっぱり
Like, some of them are fine. I used to really respect Elon back when I was a child. Because he seemed like such a smart
約束
guy,
守ってくれたのね。
right? Like, he
こ
was
れで一緒に
marketed
クラクサナリデ
as
ビ
the
様の誕生日を祝えるわね。
down-to-earth man who just had really big dreams.
そうだね。お祭りは明日開かれるのよ。
Time to pull
あ
a
れだけ
GameStop
準備した
market.
からか
Ooh.
少し緊張してきちゃったわ
Oh my god! I actually really wanted to buy GameStop stocks when the whole like thing happened and they were trying to short GameStop
家臣探査
and
に
a
来てくれ
bunch
た
of
みんな
people
には
just be like,
楽しい時間を
fuck
過ご
you,
しても
no
らい
you
たいわ
don't. We already
そう
know
そう
how this
ドル
game
モスコーには
works.
行った
It's market
何か発見はあった
manipulation when poor people uses the rich people tactics apparently. But not when rich people does it.
そうだったの
The only rich person I can respect out of those I know is Bill Gates. At least he seems like a nice guy.
もしまた機会があれば
I'm not
私
really
も
sure if there's anyone
お
I
嬢
can
様
really respect when it
そ
comes
の
to
健
rich
康状態で
people.
まだオルモス港に行きたいって言うんですか
Depends
私
on
に
like
迷惑
how
をか
rich
ける
we're
だけじゃ
talking,
済まない
I
です
guess.
よ
Because like
お前
The
盗
Rock
み聞
makes
きし
a
て
shit
た
ton
の
of
か
money and he's like
おい
such an
これは影の
inspirational
護衛
guy,
ってや
right?
つだよ雇用主を取り巻くあらゆる情報を把握することも職務の一部なんだぞ
リシアもういいの
But it's also like
さっき私は
a
行
huge
きたいっ
difference
て言っ
between
ただ
someone
け
who just makes
自分のことくらいはっきり分かってるから安心して
yeah, I don't know
明日は祭りなんだからリシアも少しリラックスしてほしいわ
when it
ずっ
comes
と
to
迷惑をかけ
economy
てば
like
かりだ
it's
け
so
ど
weird because
私はもう
in
平気だから
Sweden earning 200,000
ドニアザードお嬢様にそう言わ
is
れまし
like
ても
yeah you have to kind of earn 200k a
安
month
心して
or
った
not a
ら
month a year I
私
mean
の守護騎士さ
around there
わかりました
right
今夜だけですよ
Like
明日こそ
I
本
would
番
say like around
悪意を持った奴ら
25k
が
per month
祭りの日を選んでやってくるでしょうか
is
ら
like that's good that's pretty decent and people are because like that's
港から駆け
around
足で町に戻ってきたから
you can
二人
live
は疲れてい
comfortably
たの
on
ね
but then if you live in
ごめんなさ
Stockholm
い
you would have to
今
earn
気
at
づいたわ
least 30
あなたたち
something
に休憩用の部屋を用意しておいたの
just living there is super expensive
うわ
200k a month I wish them about that is the reality for like CEOs which is fucking disgusting the only one I respect is now oh no you need to respect more people respect others too I've barely done anything worthy of respect god damn it I meow on the internet I'm not a respect worthy person I'm a cringe tuber I mean, doesn't Bill Gates have his foundation that aims to reduce poverty? Poverty? He does? Okay, that's... Thank you for that, Pat! Arigato!
ここよ一番近くにある
Yeah.
私の仮住まいからも近
I
いの
will never understand why we have so many rich people. Like, it's not sustainable in any way. Like, having a
そ
few
んな
rich
ことない
people...
わ
Yeah,
お礼はいいから
when they
その
actually
代わり
put money into
また
projects
機会があれ
and
ばもっと
take
冒険の話を
risks
聞かせて
and care about the
それ
people working
オイラ
for
得意
them.
だぞ
Can
次
be
はオ
really
イ
good.
ラが教えてや
Most of
る
the
よ
time, rich people just they're not someone
もしよかったら
providing
明
opportunities
日は
for
一緒
their
にお
workers.
散歩しない
They're people
友達
taking
は
away
みんな
opportunities
祭
for
り
the
で仕
workers
事がある
because
し
they want to be
リ
paid
シア
more.
は私のことを陰で護衛すると思うからそうだな
Money on
特
out
に
what?
リシアなんか
あ
ずっと疑心暗鬼でいたらピリピリした空気になっちゃうもんなじゃあ明
Because
日
I
の
my
朝
body not happy
近
with
く
me.
の
Oh
市場で待ち合わ
no!
せしましょう二人と
What
も
did you do?
早め
Have
に
you
休んで
eaten?
ね
Have you drank water?
おやすみダニ
Have you slept? Have you
興奮
had
し
a
て
walk?
眠れなくなっちゃいそう
Do you do the
それじゃ、
walkies?
ま
Get
た
some
明日
fresh air?
おいらもワクワクしてき
Don't
たぜ
die, I miss you.
家臣探査には美味しい
Exactly,
料
don't
理がある
die.
のかなダメだ
Anyone who earns not even
想像する
200k
と
dollars,
お
but
腹
even
が減っ
just
て
to
眠
a
れなく
Swedish
なっ
k a
ちゃう
month,
ぜ
like a tenth
早
of
く寝ないと
200k dollars are taxed at like
中に
60%.
入ろうぜ
Yeah. Like, it's very important to tax people more depending on how rich they are. Like, if they're richer, they need to pay more. If they
ちょ
are
っと寝
like
坊しちゃった
the
か
thing is, if you
な
earn below a certain threshold in Sweden, you don't pay much at all when it comes to taxes. And I think a lot of people outside of Sweden don't really understand this. They just see Sweden has higher higher taxes, and they assume that means, oh, everyone pays that much tax, and it's like, no, it's just we have multiple different tax rates depending on your earning, like your income. If you have a high income, you'll pay more. If you have a low income, you'll pay less.
おはようドニアザード
Below like 60k a month, and it's a fixed amount based on income brackets. Yeah.
そんなことないわ。私が早く来ちゃっただ
Over,
けだから。
it's a percentage.
ついにこの日がやってきたのね。1分1秒を金のように大切にしないと。ドニアザードはこの日のために頑張ってきたもんな。思いっきり楽しも
I
う
have to redo the fucking. Since I am streaming Twitch, right?
夕べはあま
I
り
have
眠れ
to
なかったか
fill
ら
in this
最後
fucking
まで
paper
体が持って
so
くれ
they
るとい
can
いけど。
pay me like
じゃあ
for
行き
like
ま
the
しょうか。
ads run and like
ま
the
ずは
sub spot and stuff
あそこの屋台から見てみましょう。
because they changed the rules.
過信単細日では補
Why
助
is
金の受け取りを
American
断って
tax
自主的に
stuff
出
so
店する業者も多いの。
complicated?
まずはその人たちの応援に行きましょう。
Why can't they simplify
補
it?
助金を断るなんて。出店する人たちってお金目当てのやつばっかじゃ
Just
な
look
いん
at
だ
tax
な。
tables. Yeah.
クラクサナリデビ様の誕生を祝える貴重な機会だからお金よりも雰囲気が大事ってその人たちは言っていたわ。ここはハフトスインで使う料理を売っている
By
屋
the way,
台ね。
Shadow, have you started
お
starring
ビール
yet?
目があるね。これを知ってる人はもうだいぶ少なくなってきてると思ったのに。
キノコ、
Because
花、
I've been waiting
そ
for
れ
your
からいろんな果
reaction.
物。って肉はないのか。ちょっと残念。で、さっき言ってたハフトスインって何なんだ？過信単細の伝統行事よ。昔の人たちは7種の料理を食卓に並べる習慣があったらしいの。一般的によく見られるのがルッカデバータ岳、
I tell Americans about the Swedish system and they just get
Rose.
jealous over it easily.
夕暮れの実、
Yeah.
カルパラタフス、
Like,
ハンラの実。
sometimes
Zaitun
I have
tawag
these
eh.
dreams.
過信
You
単
know,
細って
have you ever had like a
精進
power
料理を
fancy
食べ
dream
る
where
日
you
な
can
の
do
か。
anything? And my power fancy
そういう
dream
わ
is
けじゃ
just
なくて、その
giving
7つの料理
American
はあくまでスメー
like
ルの神
people
が持つ
better
7つの美徳を
tax
象徴
systems
して
and
いる
like
の。
actual
じゃあ
affordable
精進料
healthcare
理が草の国で
so
ある
that
スメ
my
ールの神
American
を象
friends
徴
can
するもの
like
な
live
ら
comfortably
炎の
without
国のお祭りだっ
being
たら
like
焼き鳥、
economically
焼肉団子、
abused.
ステーキとかばっかりなるんじ
Like
ゃない
that's
か。
actually a fucking power dream
オ
I
イラた
have.
ち予定よりも
Like,
早
boom,
く
I'm
中
a
に行こう
tyrant.
ぜ。
The first thing I do,
願いが叶うといいわね。
fucking remove all of the
よし、
oh, what's it called?
じゃ
Like
あ
when
他の
you
屋台も回ってみ
go
よう
for
ぜ。
to receive healthcare, they have to check with like these companies to see if you have like a thing that covers the payment,
君たち
right?
錬金占いを試
And
して
his
みない
dream
か
of
い
removing that,
Thank you,
inserting a single
Nanai.
system that basically have you pay based on how much you earn
だ
and
ろ
how bad your
こ
health
れに初め
is.
て巡り合った時
Insurance, yeah.
僕もそう思っ
So
たよ
basically,
伝説では
yeah,
クラ
just
クサナリデビ
a
様が発
system
明
that
した
is
らしく謎に満
automatic
ちたも
where
の
it's
なんだ
like, yeah, these are
そ
your
れで
plans.
具体的に
And
何
you
を
just
すれば
pay
いいん
something
だ？
that makes sense.
やり方は簡単さ
Because there's
お客
like
さんの持って
so
るもの
many
の中か
insurance
ら
companies.
錬
And
金
just,
術の材料になる
oh,
も
I
のを
feel
無
so
作為に
awful
2
when
つ
I
選んで
hear
も
all
らい
these horror
僕が
stories.
錬
It
金術
feels
を行うんだ
awful. Because like, I can understand why people are
そんな
on
の
like
失
that
敗
Luigi
するに
guy's
決まっ
side.
てるだろ。
Why
い
should
や失敗するのが
bonk
正
me?
解なんだこの占いは錬金が失敗した後の粉塵を読み解くものなんだよ
クラクサナリデビ様によると万物は互いに関係し合っていて
But yeah, like
全
a
ての
power
ものが
fancy
運命を
just
指し示すこと
give
ができるそうよ。
Americans
こ
healthcare.
れもある種の古代の知恵なのかもしれないわね。
That's such
ド
a
ニ
weird
アザード
fucking
の説明を
power
聞く
fancy.
とな
Hey!
んだかそれっぽく感じてきたな。まさかお前らグルなんじゃないよな。
そんな深い意味があったのか君は博識なんだねどう
You
やって
bonked
みたくなった
You bonked me. What did he want? I did not listen to this guy. I'll give you this. And that.
よし少し待ってね
Hello, Bonk, and I need to
月
release
が
some
見えて
stress.
きた
Okay, fair enough, stress
に
relief.
も見せてくれ。
I'm your fucking stress relief. Also, thank you for the hydrates. Nya.
なんだか
にゃにゃにゃにゃ
一口かじったパイみたいだけど。
そうだね。月となると、つまりちょっと待ってね。
こいつ
We bunked to
こっ
remove
そり
evil
本で
spirits
調
and we
べ
can't
て
have
るぞ。
it's now with evil
そうだっ
spirits.
た。
Hey, hey,
これ
hey,
は
hey.
虚言と嘘を意味しているんだ
You。can definitely have me with
虚言
evil
と
spirits.
嘘。
We can go. Hold
あ
on,
ま
hold
り
on.
いい
I'm
結
gonna
果
show
で
you
はな
something
さそう
really cool.
ね。
まあでも、自分の
Give it a
直感を信じ、心の中の恐怖を克服すれば、太陽は必ずや
Are you
昇る
guys
だろう。
ready? Are you guys ready? Are you
本
ready,
で調
Alex?
べたってことはもう隠す気ないんだな。やっぱり運命は表面を見せてくれるだけで、結末を迎えるには自分を頼らないといけないのかもね。
Yes.
ありがとう。参考になったわ。
いやいや、実は僕もまだ勉強中の身なんだ。
なかなか面白かった
You
な。
have seen this one
よし、
before.
次の場所に行こうぜ。
And I was so proud of this one.
そういえ
Also,
ば、
thank you for all the
もうはる
hydrates.
か
Are you
昔のこと
drowning
なん
me
だけど、
again? Stop drowning
家
me.
臣大祭はと
I
ても
will,
賑
I
やかな
will
祭りだっ
finish
たそう
when
よ。
you're finished.
特大のフロート車が街中を巡り、人々は花やお菓子を振りまき、お酒をかき合いながらホルモス港へと向かったの。
Activate your true form, but child form. That's not my true form, but yeah, you can have child form. This is not the
ちょっと
now I know
憧
and
れて
love.
るの。でも、
Okay,
ミーロ
hold
の
on.
お菓子の舞も
You will
き
get
っと
the
それに
never.
引きを取
Okay,
らないはず
okay.
よ。
This is just my special form, okay? She took it away now. Hi. What? It just turns the fucking model around. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Hold on, hold on. What? There we go.
あ、あ、えよっ。
What do you think about this one, huh?
わわわわわ。
Ah, yes.
荷物の中身
A
は
bit big.
一体何なんだろう。気になる。ダメダメ。お客様のものを見ちゃいけないんだ
Nice
から。
not get out of this moment. Okay, that's adorable. Yay! I really like this one, but I have to fix it. Because, like, yeah, look at this. So yeah, this one has to be fixed. And I'm just gonna make it from the ground up instead. But yeah, let's switch back. Actually, you can have wings. I don't know if this one has glasses. No, it does not.
あ、
The mouth ear. Yeah. And I will go!
えよっ。
Where'd I go? Wait, is it gonna fix itself? Okay, there it go. There we go. There we go. Nya. We have. Oh yeah. I don't know if Alex knows that I have multiple fucking clothes for this one. Like this. Nya. Which also I have to fix more of. Oh. I barely use them. But that's because I am not quite happy with them. I want to remake my model from the ground up using Blender.
や
Because
あ、
then
兵
I
士
can
諸君。
make way better
ご褒美
quality
のヤルダーキャンディーを
items.
もらうには、しっかりと隊列を組むんだぞ。
And also, I'm gonna make it
変な
so...
帽子をかぶった
Do
変
you
な
know
や
the
つがいる
white-haired
ぞ。
model that I just showed you? Yeah, I can make that one be the same model as this
子
one.
供たちに
And
と
I
って
just
ドニアザード
replace
さ
the
んの魅
hair
力は
and
ヤルダーキャンデ
textures
ィ
for
ー以
like
上
the
なんで
hair
す
and
ね。
eyes.
家臣
And
探査
tail.
の準備をし
So
た
it just
数日間
replaces
で
a few
子供たちは
textures.
すっかりあなたのことを好きに
And
なっ
then
た
I
ようで
don't
す。
have to like make two completely different models.
神聖なる
But
花
that
の
would take
騎士。
time.
私の名を存じていただいているなんて
And lots
光
of
栄で
it.
すわ。
And I have to finish a
当然
few
だとも
easier projects
花の騎
first.
士ファーリスの名において偉
And
大
also I
なる
got
家臣
schooled,
短術に貢献したことを
Okay,
称
it looks
えよ
like you guys have chilled with the hydrate, so
う。さあ小さな兵士たちよ、ご褒美のヤルダーキャンディーは持ったかい？それじゃ暗草なりデビ様に忠誠を誓って退散。
all hydrated.
なんだこの小芝居。
Shadow?
花の騎士ファーリスも家臣探査を象徴
For
するも
things
の
we
だが
love, we got to put in the work.
昔は
Yeah.
フロート車に花の騎士を演じる人が座っていて子供たちから大人気だったそうよ。
So,
ドニアザードお嬢様のおかげ
Have
で
you looked at the gosh
子供たちは
darn
このよう
game
な
yet?
楽しい思い出を作ることができるのです。
ええ、あなたもご苦労様でした、イハル。
Okay,
いえいえ。
Star Rail.
あ、そうだ、ヤルダーキャンディーはいかがですか？これも祭りの目玉みたいなものでして、ちょうどキャンディーの箱をいくつか用意してあるんです。どうぞ選んでみてください。
選ぶってこれ全部同じものじゃないのか？
know if it works.
そこがこれの面白いところなんですよ。箱の中のキャンディーは味がランダムに入っていて、何が出て
I
くるかは
decided to
運次
test
第。
loot bar.
味はスミレウリ味、ハンラの実味、夕暮れの実味。
Did I still have a train icon?
美味しそうだ。
No, you don't.
それからトカゲの尻尾味や鬼カ
Well,
ブ
I
ト
go
ムシ
rest for a
味。
bit. I hope you guys have a lonely day.
なんだよその
Why
2
did I read lonely?
鬼カブトムシ味のヤルダーキャンディーはト
Lovely.
カゲの尻尾味よ
Lovely
りも
day
若干
tomorrow.
辛いのよ。
まさかドニアザードは
Yes, and you missed my earlier messages where I told you I'd given my reaction like half an hour earlier, but you missed it. Oh
旅人が選んでくれ。オイラが欲しいのは夕暮れ
God!
の
What did you say? You reacted to both of them? Did you react to both of
大
them?
丈夫だ。オイラはお前を信じてるぜ。
私も
Thank you for
旅
me.
人はこういうのが得意な気がするわ。
Wait, can I like
さあ
see
キャンディーの箱は
only
左から
your
順に
message?
5つの数字が
I
振
think
ってあり
I
ます。
can.
何番にしますか？
Hold on. I pop out like this. Number 2. I want the blue one. No. It's 3. Yes, you. How are they counting this? Is it number 1? But like the other one is further to the left. Ah!
あー残念、トカゲの尻尾味でした。
Both?
Both? I looked in and got 300 on Naverick
戦いを生
Sharks.
き抜いてきたからきっと運がいいもんだと思っ
I
てた
checked
け
their
ど
profile.
そんなことなかったんだな。
Oh yeah,
夕
yeah,
暮れ
yeah.
の実味のキャンディーが入っていたのは
A single
実は
instance
4
of
番の箱で
sharks.
した。
Okay,
た
then
だ
you
まあ
didn't
お
receive the
祭りは
first
みんなで
one.
楽しむことが重要ですので、このキャンディーの箱は
Oh
2つ
wait,
とも差
maybe
し
you
上げ
already
ましょう。
bought one.
ありがとな、キャンディ
There
ー
was
が
one
欲しい。
before that.
花の騎士です。キャンディーの騎士ではありません。
I
サ
gave
イ
you
モン
a
は
supply
このフロート
pass.
車を持たない花の騎士にとどめを刺したようね。
キャンディーも食べたし、そろそろ次の場
The
所に
boss?
行くか。
Yeah. Also, if I can maybe
Soda.
for being the
忘れ物を思い出したんだけど、ちょうどあなたもいるし一緒に取りに行ってくれないかしら。
きっとドニアザードは家臣探査のことで
Let
頭
me
がいっ
check the
ぱいだっ
remaining
たから、
duration.
家
Yeah.
を出るときに忘れ物しちゃったんだな。
Oh yeah, that checks out. Heck
ごめんね。
yeah! Now we know it works. Now I just need to see if I can make like a unique link or something. One that pre-fills like the important ones, you know? What do I need to do? Orders. Oh yeah, it's just around the corner. Ba-da-ba-ba!
無駄足か。来るのが遅かったみたいだな。お嬢様も随分と早起きなこった。
さっすね。いや待ってくださいボス、あいつじゃないっすか。
おお、間違いねえ。あっちからのこのこやってくるとは運がいい。
エルマイト旅団の連中だ。悪いことを企んでるみたいだぞ。
あなた誰？
You
風
guys
魔家
think
に
it
雇わ
will
れたわけ
be
じゃなさそうね。
that they will let you do that?
確かに風魔家か
Because
ら
like-
金はもらってねえが、
Hmm.
お前をさらえば風魔家が身代金をたんまり払ってくれるだろ。
人さらいだったのか。旅人ドニアザードを守るぞ。
考えたことなかったのか。
Let me
あんたらじゃ
check
かなわないような
something
同業者
real
が
quick.
すでに風魔池から金をいただいてるってことに。
お前はディシアか。資料の獅子ディシア。道理で傭兵界隈で長らく名を聞かなかったわけだ。まさか鎖に繋がれてたとはな。
失礼な発言は慎んでもらえるかしら。ディシアは私たち風魔家に恩があって協力してくれているのよ。
大丈夫ですよ、ドニアザードお嬢様。ただの傭兵同士のちょっとした牙の見せ合いですので、剣を打ち合った瞬間、彼らは本性を表します。
もう長いこと姿を見てなかったし、剣の腕も錆びきってるんじゃないか。過剰な自信は足をすくわれるぞ。
旅
What
人
if I did
ドニア
that?
ザードお嬢様を連れて先に行け。
いや、相手は複数だ。オイラたちも残って手を貸すぞ。そうか、確かにそうだな。わかった。
ディシア、くれぐれも気をつけて。
これが私の仕事です。問題ありません。それよりも自分の身を守ってください。片付いたら探しに行きますので。
Escape? I has to escape. I do the escape. I is very confused what's going on.
ドニアザード大丈夫か。体
The
調が
server
悪い
thrashing
み
for
たいだ
talking
けど、
smack about the hair.
まさかさっきので
Smack them
体が
all.
びっくりしちゃったのか。
大丈夫。ちょっと激しく動きすぎただけよ。いつものことだから。
本当に大丈夫かよ。
Also, I'm
しばらく
trying
休
to
めば
make
大
it
丈夫よ。
pretty link.
それよりも
So I want someone to try and
リシア
check
のことが
this
心配だわ。
and see if it automatically fills
私のわが
in
まま
the
のせいで。
information. Or if it's just, yeah, this doesn't work.
そうだ、安心しろ。
Someone check, please. Because if I use it, it's gonna realize
様、
like, oh yeah, this
旅
is
人、
something you filled in
ここ
before,
にいた
so
ので
it's
すね。
autofilling
デシア、もう
based
終
on
わった
that.
のか。
But if
周りに
someone
共犯
else
者が
hasn't used this
もしくは
site
誰かに
before,
つけられなかったか。
then it's like, if it does the same for them, then it
ディシア、
works.
あなた腕が。
ああ、これでしたら大丈夫です。ただのかすり傷ですから。普段ならあんな連中の攻撃を食らわないの
And
で
I
す
need
が
to、make one that works for
新しい体験
completely
に
new
まだ慣れて
people
い
who
なく
never
て。
used the site.
よく見せて。
いえ、問題ないので気にしないでください。傭兵はお嬢様が思っているほどやわじゃありませんよ。
それに新しい体験って今まで使っていたものはどうしたの？
おう、まあちょっと金欠で売っちゃったんです。たまにあるんですよ、こういうの。
Nope, doesn't autofill.
最後の舞台を設
No!
置するときに使ったあの出所不明の
Like, I understand that
Yeah.
a lot of sites don't want to use autofill for, like, links like this to autofill certain stuff because there's a
ドニアザードお
security
嬢
risk.
様を泣かすつもりはなかったんですよ。
They should make it so people can
まさ
make
か
like
雇用
this
主を泣かせたからっ
pre-filled
て
at least.
言及なんてことはありませんよね。
But at least the details are needed in the link, so
給料は減らないわよ。
yeah. But the average person is gonna feel like they don't understand how to use that
私のため
information.
に怪我を負ったりし
They're
た
not
点は
gonna copy the right part.
評価の参考にしないとね。
それはあんまりですよ。
Maybe there's
お嬢様。
maybe there's some way. I suppose.
本当
Yeah.
にありがとう。
Have to make it
ティシア、
not just foolproof,
お
but idiot
いえ。
proof because we're all
そんな
morons.
ことは
Okay?
言わない
Like
でく
I'm a
ださい。
moron.
テレションなん
Everyone's
で
a moron.
なんだか恥ずかしくなってくるじゃない
We
です
are
か。
very simple creatures.
ドニアザー
Oh,
ド、また気分
buddy.
が悪くな
I'm
ったの
making
お嬢様、まさか具合が。
yes. Oh my god,
旅
that's
人
perfect.
しばらく彼女を休ませてあげてくれ。私、
みんな迷惑かけてごめんね。
Wait, what does this even do? Oh. That's useful.
注文書を確認させて。よし、行こう。目的地はまだまだ先だよ。
This is a lot of back and forth. Bada bim bada boom. Bada ba.
ドニアザード、気分はどうだ？ええ、だいぶ良くなったわ。もうしばらくここで休めば大丈夫そう。私の病気を心配してくれるの？
Foolproof. Moron proof.
だったら
Caveman proof.
もう
No
これ以
proof.
上隠すわけにもいかないわね。実は私、
Yes.
生まれつき
The
Marin
ultimate
Biono.
proof is
し
me.
かももう末期まで進行しているわ。
If it's clear for me, it's clear for anyone.
マリン病？
Yeah.
そん
Or should I say any nyan?
あら、マリン病のことを知っているの？じゃあ、それがどれほど深刻なものなのかも知っているわよね。現在、スメールの技術でこの病気を完治させることはできない。自然療法で進行を遅らせるのが精一杯なの。ドニアザード、そんなに悲しまないで。私はずっとそれを覚悟して生きてきたんだから。もうとっくに受け入れているの。ただマリン病にかかっている事実より、それによる生活への影響の方が私は辛いわ。家族は私のことをとても愛してくれて
So
いる。
little inside that head. There's something
もっと
inside
長
my
生きで
head.
きるように。今回のように逃げ出すまで屋敷の外の世界には私の存在を知る人なんていなかっ
Mind
た。
blown.
幼い頃から
Oh, oh, oh. Guys, do you
私はた
want
だ
to learn?
毎
No.
日ベッド
Do you
の
want
上
to
に座っ
learn
て
sign language?
窓の外をぼんやりと眺めていたわ。
I know how to
今回
say
逃
I
げ出したことで
forgot.
きっと家族には心配をか
I
ける
know how to
し
say forgot.
失望もされると思う。
Tap, tap.
でも
Forgot.
私はただ
And
悔いを
then,
残したくなかったの。
in order to do like
私に
I
は
remember, it's like
人との出会いが
ah,
必要だ
tap,
った。
tap.
出会い
I
そのものが
remembered.
私にとってこの上なく美しいことだと気づいたから。それに家臣探査の準備
Technically,
に
an
携わ
empty
った思い
space
出は
is
もちろん
something. Hey,
参加してくれた人たちの笑
my
顔、
brain is smooth.
そして
Zero
私を支えてくれ
resistance.
たリシアやあなたたちのような友人、そのことを思うと
Once in motion,
たとえその日が来て
nothing
も
stops if it's
そう
in my
悲しむ
brain.
必要がないように思えてきたの。
ADHD in a nutshell.
私の存在を覚えてくれてい
The
る人は
smooth one.
この
Nothing, nada, silch, not even vacuum.
もお前を忘れないぞ。じゃなくて、たとえ忘れられてもオイラはお前のことを忘れないからな。二人ともありがとう。ごめんなさい、こんなしんみりした話しちゃって私らしくなかったわね。
実はこういう風に勇気を持てたのも暗草なりデビ様のおかげなの。あの方の励ましがなかったらこの一歩を踏み出せなかったわ。ええ、生きていれば必ず悩みは生まれる。でも私たちはみんな悔いのないように生きているわ。そうでしょ？そうだ、もうそろそろ時間じゃないかしら。
どうしたんだ？この後何かあるのか？
もうすぐ家臣の舞が始まる時間でしょ。私、
Wait, this means like Nilo is gonna dance,
それを
right?
一番楽しみにしていたの。
It's dance
神話の
time!
中の一幕をニーローがとても優雅なダンスで再
I
現す
have
るのよ。
seen this!
そして
I am finally at the point where I get to see it in my own
その拍手
gameplay!
と祝福の中で終わりを迎えるわ。そうすれば私の願いも。
じゃあここで時間を潰してないで早く舞台のとこに行こうぜ。
今から行けばまだ間に合うと思うわ。
Let's go! Okay, we need to go. I think it's... Isn't it gonna be like at the bottom? Nothing. Like it's go right from this one.
Yes.
Aha! Only now can make an amoeba look like a genius. Aha! See, I'm so supportive. I make people feel capable. And not just people, even amoebas!
許可なくこういった類の演目を行うのは法令で禁止されているのよ。まさか知らなかったの？
あれって
What?
ニーローが誰かに怒られてるみたいだぞ。
教令員の大賢者みたい。どうしてわざわざこんなところに来ているのかしら。
でも家臣の舞は家臣探査の定番だよ。もし披露できないとなると。
大規模なイベントを密かに行うのは家臣探査では禁じられているわ。それに主催権は教令員しか持っていない。
What fucking bullshit is this?
これ以上続けるのなら
How
家臣探
dare
査
you
の関
have
係者
a
全員を
party?
処罰することになるわ。
Basically.
すでに大賢者も目をつぶっていらっしゃるの。状況をわきまえてちょうだい。
そんな。
家臣探査はもともと教令員が開催すべきもので、その責務を長年放棄していたのはあっちなのに。見ていられないけど、あなたの言う通りね。確かに私がいても状況は変わらないわ。
芸術、ダンス、この知恵と理性の国
Single-celled
で
amoeba
こんなにも
can
薄っぺ
remember,
らく
make
意味
decisions,
のない
and
ものを
anticipate
追い
change,
求めるな。
urging scientists to
知らんの
rethink
か？
intelligent behavior.
すべての真実と真理を求める学者たちのために神はスメールシティ
Is
と
that
い
a
う
joke?
楽園
Or
を
is
作
that
っ
real?
た。しかし君らのような人間はそれに泥を塗ろうと
Because
して
if
い
a
る。
single cell,
そんなことない。
if a single fucking cell can do that,
我々の神に舞を捧げたよ
that is
うに
fucking impressive.
神も
Oh
芸
my
術をない
god,
がしろにすることはないはず。
that is so
お前
fucking
の
cool.
ような学のない
Like
やつ
imagine, you would be
この
smaller than
私
the
と
tip
議
of a
論する資
needle,
格
and
が
yet
あ
you
る
would
と
be
思
able
っている
to,
のか。
you know,
今お
remember
前がすべ
things
きこ
and
とは
make decisions
一刻も
that
早
are
く
based on like,
この馬鹿げた
some
部
level
隊
of
を
logic.
撤去することだ。
because you need some level of logic in order to
帰ったら
anticipate change,
次のジュニアナガルバの日までにこのような公演を禁止する法令を書記官に作成させる。
That is so cool.
アーカー社を
If
通
that
じ
is
て
real, if
民
that
衆
is
に通
true,
達しておけ。
はい、すぐ手配いたします。
that is so fucking cool. Oh, science! I fucking love
家臣
science.
探査
Except
で
when you have to learn it at school.
せ
That
い
is
ぜい神の
awful. That
生
is
誕を
boring.
祝うがいい。
I've had the worst fucking science teachers. And then I saw like
今の見てたんだね。
Nile Red.
大賢者に公演を止められちゃった。
Anyway, there's this guy who's like really into chemistry on YouTube. And he shows like really cool things and he explains like how things work and he makes his own theories and shows how to make
お客さん
theories
にどうお知らせしたらいいんだろ
like
う。
just giving examples, and it's
雰囲
like
気作りや
it's so
舞台セッ
cool,
トの用
and
意
like
も
he
必要だ
makes
し、
it
それか
interesting to actually
公演
learn
を妨害する
because
人を
he
誰
finds
か
it
に止めて
interesting,
もらうと
and like
か、
the level of enthusiasm he
さ
has
っき
is
処
like
罰するって脅されちゃったし、も
It's
し発
infectious,
覚
you
した
know?
ら、
ニーロ、
this comes from a
私
journal
のことなら
Nature,
大丈
so
夫よ。
the British scientific
ト
journal
ニアザー
Nature.
ドは家臣の舞をずっ
Nice.
と
Are
楽し
you
みにして
impressed
た
that
んで
they
しょ？
can do that, or are you extra impressed because you
今
didn't
回の
know they are
家臣探査は
single-celled?
あな
I
た
knew
に
they
と
are
って
single-celled.
とても大事なもの
I'm
だし、
impressed that they can do
後
that
悔してほしくないの。
since they are
気にしないで。
single-celled,
ニーロにそんな風に思っても
which
らえ
has
るだ
been
けで
running since
もう十分
November
幸せだから。
1969.
この状況で家臣探査を続けるのはさすがに危険すぎるわ。私、みんなをそういうのに巻き込みたくないの。
1869.
じゃあ次もこっそり家から抜け出せるよね。
Oh my god, it's
次の家
such
臣探査は絶対に成功
that's
させる
such
から。
a long-running one.
次
Ah, Nile Red, love him. Yes, oh my
約
god.
束ね。
Like,
次は必ず
and
成
he's so
功するわ。
cheerful, right? And it's so fun. I don't watch him actively, but whenever I
ま
get
さかこんなことになる
another
なん
like
て。
short being
あの賢
like
者たち
one of his short just popping up in my feed, I'm like, yeah, I have to check this out because I always learn something.
大丈夫。
He's
こうなった
chaotic
ら
neutral.
もうしょうがないも
Yeah.
の。でも、
Yep, over
ニーロの
150
家
years.
臣の舞を見ら
That
れな
is
かったの
insane.
は
How many fucking
ちょっと
things,
残念か
like
な。
how many papers do you think that are like that old? There's not many. Like, yeah, papers started around like very long ago.
今日はいろんなことがあ
Once
っ
they
た
realized
な。
that, hey,
しかも
keeping people
あんな
educated
残
and
念な
like
結果に
making
な
sure
っちゃう
everyone
なん
knows how to
て。
read,
ヒ
and
ーロ
then
ー
like
は
keeping
来年の家臣探査
keeping
を成功
everyone
させるってド
informed
ニア
is
ザー
very
ドと約
important.
束
Like
してたけ
once that
ど、
started happening, like
あいつに
things
はもう
really
時間が。
kinda
そうだな。
it started running really quickly then, like, which is impressive. But so there are like a bunch of older papers, but those are usually mostly newspapers. I can't really think of a lot of papers outside of that, because you had like gossipy papers back then too, right? But those were not as common, and they were more for like the women, and therefore like not as important, because women were not important during those
お前
times,
の
which
せ
is
いで
sad.
寝坊したんだからな。
Because like, imagine if we could
こ
keep
のまま
that
だと遅れ
gossip
ちゃう
that
ぞ。
they spread around in the
早く
gossipy
ドニアザ
papers
ード
they
と
had,
交流しよ
or
う
the
ぜ。
equivalent, and compare them to today. That would be fucking hilarious. But then like, when it comes to sciencey stuff, you have like, there's like, it's been a lot more gated, if that's
お
the
は
right
よ
word.
うドニアザード。
So science
遅く
be
なって
like,
ごめんな。
you wouldn't post it
そ
in
ん
the
なことない
same
わ。
way for a very long
私が
time.
早く来ちゃっただ
Like
けだ
they,
から
they were sort of
なんだか少し元
scientist to
気ないみ
scientist.
たいだけど、よく眠れなかったのか？
心配しないで。
Bonk me!
私なら大丈夫。まずは
Looks like a
あそこ
newspaper
の
in
屋台
Austria
に行
has
ってみ
been
ましょ
running
う。
since 1703! Holy
って
crap!
おい、何ぼーっとしてん
That
だ
is so
よ。
long!
早く行こ
What
う
is
ぜ。
the oldest one in Sweden? Which is the oldest Swedish paper ever? Isn't like Sherlock Holmes super duper fucking old too? It's just that because Sherlock Holmes was made in a way where it's like different authors take over eventually, so that you can follow different writers in how they shape their version of Sherlock Holmes.
ここは
So
ハ
it's
フト
like
スインで使う料理を
passing
売
down
って
the
いる屋台
torch,
ね。
right? But like
よ
the
く知ってる
first
ね。
ever Sherlock Holmes
彼を
book
知ってる人は
is
も
like
うだいぶ
insanely
少なく
old
なって
now,
きてると思
right?
ったのに。
肉はないのか。
Are there any other books like that?
ちょっと残念。
Actually, I have to Google.
そのハフトス
I
インって
really
何
need to
な
know.
んだ？
My thoughts
家臣探査の伝
are
統
just
行事よ。
running.
人々は これら料理を食卓に並べて
Sherlock.
スメールの神が持つ7つの美徳を象徴しているの。
粉塵からして好きのようだね。
そうか？なんだか食べ物みたいに見えるけど。
A Study in
好きが象
Scarlet. A
徴
Study
す
in
るの
Scarlet
は
is an 1887 detective novel by British writer Arthur Conan Doyle.
こ
The
いつ
story marks the first
こっそり
appearance of
本で
Sherlock
調
Holmes
べ
and
てる
Dr.
ね。
Watson,
あ
who
あ
would
そう
become
そ
the
う。これは
most famous
虚言と
detective
嘘を
duo
意味してい
in
るんだ。
English literature.
ただ自分の直感を信
Oh
じ
wait,
心
oh
の
you
中
wrote
の
that
恐
too.
怖を
Oh
克服
sorry,
す
I
れば
was
太
I was
陽は
very
必ず
goofy.
や昇るだろう。
そう
So yeah,
参考になったわ。
Sherlock Holmes is not this
いやいや、
oldest
実
paper,
は
but
僕
like
もまだ
that's one of
勉
the
強中の身
oldest
なんだ。
books that are like still kind
な
of
か
running.
な
Like
か面白
anyone
か
can
っ
just
たな。
pick up and
次の場所に
basically
行こうぜ。
continue the series. I demand head pats. Yes, you shall
次
have
は
pats.
ど
Hold
こ
on.
に行くか。
Wait, no, I wrote it wrong.
あ、あ、
Yes, of course you can, Evelina. Hold on.
よっ。
Evelina. Nya. Nya. Now, you know Beowulf, right? Familiar. First ever
さあ
newspaper
兵
was
士たちよ
published in
ご褒美のヤルダー
1605.
キャンディーをもらったら
Nice.
暗草なりデビ様に忠誠を誓って
Yay.
解散。
You're welcome. Nya.
なんだなんだ。
Mr. Ambusher, I'm
いい
Bacon.
のって何かの芝居か。
Welcome, Mr.
花
Bacon.
の騎士ファーリスは家臣探査のシ
Are
ン
we
ボルで
familiar
ね、
with?
子供たちに大人気なの。
ドニアザードさんの支援がなかったら子供たちが花の騎士の私に会う機会もなかったでしょうね。そうだ、ヤルダーキャンディーはいかがです？
I'm not
箱の
good
中
at
に入っているので
poems.
どうぞお好きなのを選んでください。
Okay.
選んで？これ全部同じものじゃないのか？
No, get out. I have something to say. I
そこ
copied.
がこれの
You
面白い
copied
ところなんです
what?
よ。箱の中のキャンディーは味がランダム
Oh,
に
well,
入っ
the
ていま
first
す。
manuscript of Beowulf
スミレウ
was
リ味、夕
written around
暮れの宮味、パン
1000
ダの宮味。
CE. Wow.
確かに面白そうだぞ。
それ
Someone
か
took a
ら
course in
トカゲの
linguistics. I
尻尾
know
味や
that name.
オニカブトムシ味。
Nice.
なんだよ
You
その
know
味。
more than me. Which is not hard, but it's still
ここ
impressive.
はお前が代わりに選んでくれ。オイラが欲しいのは夕暮れのみ味だからな。
はい。キャンディーの箱は5つで、左から順に5つの数字が振ってありますが、どれにします？
Still number one. Because it's blue. And I don't care about anything else.
おお、これはすごい。4番は夕暮れのみ味です。本当にこれを当てるとは。
That's not the...
やっぱりお前って運がいいよな。
Last time the blue was one.
体が無意識に正解を選んだのか？でもそういえばオイラもなんとなく正解を選んでくれるのが分かってたような。旅人？
They showed it when talking about Old
昨
English.
日の夜あんまり眠れなかったんじゃないか？それか逆に
Most
眠
people
りす
should
ぎ
know
て
that
た
name.
り。
At least that's what I thought. No, it's not something they really teach
私の
anymore
ことなら
unless you
気にしないで。
specifically choose to learn
ど
about
こ行くんだよ。
stuff like that. Which, I'm not really taking any linguistics courses. Unfortunately, I really should. But like, I kind of have to focus on not burning out. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Wait, now knew it was a poem at least. Because I googled. It's because I googled. Did you think too high of me if you think I knew? I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. Because I was like, that sounds familiar. Like, I definitely heard of the name. Hey! I took the step to
お前
learn.
さっき騎士官って言ってたよな。
I
その
took
言
the
葉
first
オイ
step
ラも
to
知ってる
learn.
ぜ。目の前で起きていることがどこかで体験した
I
もののように感
cannot
じるっ
read
てや
that.
つだ
Oh
ろ。
my
そう
god.
いえばオイラも今日ちょっとだけそんな感じがしてたんだ。でも結局それって錯覚
I
なん
would
だ
be
よな。
impressed if anyone managed to
それ
read
より
that.
どうして急
Like
にここに来
actually
たんだ？
understand it and everything. Except like Shadow, like I would still be impressed if you did it too, because I mean you took a course and stuff. But like
つまり普段やらない
if
こと
someone
を
just
やって
randomly
ど
happened
こ
to
かで
know.
体験した感
Now
覚
check
が
my
ある
last
かどう
message.
か確認する
They
って
still
わけ
write
か。
books about Beowulf. That's why I thought that most people knew the name.
よ
They
お二
do?
人さん飯を食いに来たのか何にする
Huh. I have never heard of that. Oh
は
my
い
god.
よお客さん見た感じ外国の人なの
No,
にいい
praise
セ
the
ン
promise
ス
of
してる
people.
な
Kings of Spear,
すぐに
armed
用意するから
Danes,
待ってろ
days long sped. We have heard, and what honor we...
あの黒くてまずそうなやつだよな。
Eightlings. One. I don't know.
オイラ、お
I
前
don't
の
know how
狙
to
いが
pronounce
分
that.
か
I'm
っ
just
た
gonna
気が
go
す
with
るぞ。
eightlings.
普段ならこんな料理を注文するわけないもんな。
Yes, one of my favorite books is about Beowulf. Nice.
これ本当に食べるつもりなのか？いくらなんでもこれはちょっと。
They might be delicious. Who knows?
味はどうだ？その顔、やっぱりまずいのか？ということは、まさか普通だったらありえないことだよな。オイラたちこの料理をあんなに毛嫌いしてたのに。
Alternative
どうやら
translation.
今回は
Ah,
味覚から来る騎士官
listen,
っ
we
て
have
こと
gathered
か。
the glory in the days of yore of the spear Danes, kings among men, how these warriors performed the deeds of courage. The fact that that needed a translation from like the first one feels weird.
オイラもなんだかこの酒場には何
But
度
I
も
guess
来てる
like
気がするぞ。
people
常
really
連ってわ
don't
けでもないの
read
に。
that
どうする？
type of
一
speech.
度外に出るか？
I guess. As in like the first one, the first like translation, I guess. Where do I go? Here's that. Now, you should have to remember English has changed quite a bit in 1,000 years. I know. Like, British English changed like the most, right?
俺、
Then America is
あのベンチのとこ
more
ろにいる
closer
のって
to what it was
ドニア
like
ザ
a
ードだ
few
よな。
hundred years ago. Or something. I remember
奇遇
like
だな、ドニアザード。
listening to a
こんなところで
really
一
long
人で休んでるなんてどうしたんだ？
what's it called?
さっき
Someone
悪い
talked
人
about
た
like
ちに絡まれてしまって
the
リジ
growth
ア
of
が助けて
the
くれたの。
English language and like how it changed
それから
between
少
different
し体調
countries
が優
because
れな
like
くて
you have
座って休
international
んでいた
English,
の
you
よ。
have the
悪い人？
Asian spoken international
おいおい、
English, which
怪
is
我とか
a
して
thing
ない
of its
よ
own
な。
entirely because they speak
私は
very
大丈夫だけ
differently.
ど
Then you have like
リ
the
ジア
British
が
English
腕に少し
and
かすり傷を。
the American
でも
English. And American
大したこ
English
とない
is
から安
more
心して。
similar to when Shakespeare
ならよか
was
った。
alive compared to the British
で
English.
もなんだか今日のドニア
So
ザ
how
ード
the fuck did
テンションが
Ben
低いよな。
turn into trash
あ
can?
んなに家臣探査を楽しみにしてたのに。
And I just that was just thinking of a fucking meme. Like
そんなことないわ。
it's called a trash
私
can,
はずっと
not
こん
a
な感
trash
じよ。
can't.
過度な運動や感情の高ぶりは
Like
症状を悪化させてし
you
まうの。
have seen that.
それに
Uh,
たとえ今日がどんなに特別でも
I
結
don't
局は
believe that. American English has
ただ
been
の一日
influenced by
に過ぎない。
Spanish and French too. Yes.
あと数日もすれば
And this is like I
私
can
の時間は
be
終わりを迎える
misremembering,
んだから。
but it keep in mind that those languages do influence Britain as well. I mean, Britain is not far off from other European countries.
本当に大丈夫よ。気にしていないから。
So we keep influencing each other a lot. I mean, like, look, we have Finland has like a bunch of their own words. Like they, you can clearly hear when something is finished. But then we have like when you see Finland use a word that really doesn't sound Finnish, they borrow the word. Very obvious when they do that. Right? Now I can't think of any specific examples because I'm not a professional. Like I don't speak Finnish enough. This is just based on what I've heard others say about language, and I do want to learn Finnish at some point. But Finnish is hard, and I want to learn Japanese first. Oh my god, I bought a bunch of Japanese books. I bought so many books in Japanese. Digitally. And oh yeah, Made in Abyss is currently on sale! Okay? Made in Abyss is like 40% off their entire like manga series on this one site that I use. And also I will definitely recommend, like, if you really hate how bad official English translations are becoming, and yeah, you have an interest in learning Japanese for yourself, one way to sort of hype yourself up for it, I would recommend, is finding a work, like a manga or something that you really love, that you have read a lot. You buy like a volume or two in Japanese, and then you start reading it in Japanese. As you sort of learn Japanese, like once you know how to read the most, like once you read hiragana and katakana, then you can just Google the kanji, and it takes a long ass time. However, like when you're actively using it in a way that is more natural, you will have a way easier time to learn. And reading manga is a very good way of, you know, hyping yourself up for it. So if you like manga, I would recommend cmoa.jp. I don't know how to pronounce it. For some reason, Google translates it as Seymour, and I'm like, no. Because it used to be called something else. Like it used to be called Komikia or something like that. But like, I just say Kamoa. Kamoa or Samoa, I don't know how. Because it's comics mostly, so I'm like, Kemoa for some reason. Yeah, Kemoa has a bunch of works. You can buy them digitally. They are fairly priced, I feel. And they have their own app, so you have to read using their system. And yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you should rip them. Their app is decent. However, I am not gonna say it's impossible if you absolutely hate the reading experience to set up a way of, you know, just kinda sorta ripping them on your own for your own personal use, not to be distributed to others, but like for your own personal use. Very easy. With the link I sent you, you can hear how Old English sounds.
実はオイラも同じ感じがするんだ。だからもう昼あたりから考えるのはやめてたぜ。疲れて幻覚を見たってことにして、とにかく早く休もうぜ。
That sounds like fucking Latin to me.
知能出力がわずかに低下。だが正常範囲内にある。
Parts of American English is what British English was before, but the whole it's very different. American English is just 3 languages in a trench coat. Oh my god, that is the best description, yes. But yeah, anyone else wants to learn Japanese?
だか疲れが取れないな。
Anyone else like Made in
な
Abyss?
のに。
I mean, Shadow, I
まあ
know.
いいか。
You like
とりあえ
Made
ず
in Abyss, right?
ドニアザードと合流しようぜ。
We watched it. Because currently, Made in Abyss, until tomorrow, costs 540 yen per manga. Per manga book. Like, so if you want to buy that one, it's super cheap. And I think there's 13 volumes in total? Something like that. Why am I going up here? I keep going this way. To be fair, Old English was influenced by Gaelic, Latin, and at some
おはよう、ドニアザー
at some points Norwegian, Danish, and Swedish. Yeah.
そんなことないわ。
Learn
私が早く
Japanese.
来ちゃっただけだから。
ド。なんだか声に元気がないみたいだけど、よく眠れなかったのか？
ううん、心配しないで。私なら大丈夫。まずはあそこの屋台に行ってみましょう。
Oh, there was another guy who did like this. He played on guitar and he was like, A, I, U, E, O, Ka, Ki, Ku, Ki, Ko. That one. Same one, but like different energy. Like, we all have our alphabet songs. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
そうだ、ヤルダーキャンディーはどうでしょう。
And then Japanese be like,
こちらの箱の中に入っているので、どうぞお好きなのを選んでください。
Oh, now I got stuck
これ
in
全
the first
部同
one.
じじゃないのか？選ぶって何をどう選ぶんだよ。
おかきくこ。
そこがこれの面白いところなんですよ。箱の中のキャンディーは味がランダムで入っています。ハンラの実味、スミレウリ味、夕暮れの実味。それからトカゲの尻尾味やオニカブトムシ味も。
おい、そんな味まであるのかよ。
Then we have this gem.
ここは旅人に選んでもらおう。おい
That
らが
fucking
欲しいのは
dress.
夕暮れの実味だからな。
はい。キャンディーの箱は5つで、左から順に5つの数字が振ってあります。何番にしますか？おや？迷いが一切ありませんでしたが、かなり自信があるようですね。おめでとうございます。4番は夕暮れの実味です。
おいらの言った通りだろ。こいつはいつも運がいいんだ。
I've listened to this one before and it's so good. Why is it so good?
待て待て、他の味には興味ないからな。
どうしてそれを知っているのですか？まさかこの5つの箱の中身を全てご存知で？
まさか今の全部当たってるのか？
さすがにこれは強運ってだけでは説明できないかと。箱は全て私が午前中に梱包し、一度も開けていませんので、事前に知る術はありません。
I really need to get back to learning Japanese, but yeah.
透視能力、それとも何かトリックがあるのでしょうか？
I'm gonna write down the link to the
今
website
のどう
I
やったんだ
use
よ。いつの
to
間に
buy
そんな超能
manga
力手に入れたん
and
だ。
light novels. Like, I ended up purchasing around 20 volumes of the
おい、どこ行くんだよ。
ReZero light novel because once I am
どう
good
したんだ
enough
よ。
at
何か見
the
たのか？
reading manga, like light novels is gonna be the next step because then you don't have the pictures
さすがにちょっと良くなかったんじゃな
you
い
know
か？
act as a guide for like what is going on. Like, you don't get a visual hint, so you have to really think. And I really want to read light novels because they are supposed to be the best, and also the ReZero has awful fucking translation. Like, not the latest episode, but like the episode before the latest episode, we had a character that essentially is missing, and he's been like going off screen missing, so no one knows he's missing yet, right? So the hint towards that something may have happened to him and he's been like erased from everyone's memories is that he says Oni-chan, or not Oni-chan, but like Oni-san. And he doesn't use Oni-chan, like, it's like saying bro. And he doesn't speak like that normally. So when he says brother to Julius, that is a huge hint. Like, that is foreshadowing, and they missed it by entirely removing that part. They missed such a huge, important plot point being foreshadowed. And like, this is like, yeah, everyone makes mistakes, but like, when there's so many of these in the anime, like, is especially atrocious with how much they are missing. So unless the translators actually know the original work by either reading the manga or the light novel, at least, so they have some level of understanding what's going to happen, they aren't really gonna be able to do a very good translation, it feels like, because they're gonna miss points like that, since the anime is missing a few points. Like, the anime skipped what was supposed to happen in season 1 was that there's this guy called Al, and Al is from Japan. That was supposed to be revealed in season 1, however it was cut because they had to focus on other points, which means that reveal was sort of shoehorned in the anime using like a sort of side series. Oh, Kamoa is short for comic more. Oh! Oh, no spoilers, I'm a lower volume. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so they keep missing a bunch of plot points in the translations. And once I actually started looking up, like, there's this guy on YouTube, you watch the episode, and then afterwards, you can go and watch this guy's, you can go and watch this guy's videos on like what they missed a few days later, like a day or two, maybe 3 days later. He releases a video that explains like all the points that the anime didn't have the time to put inside the episode. Like, for example, they have to cut out a bunch of stuff because they simply can't fit it in the time allotted for a single episode, so they're gonna have to cut out a lot of stuff. Otherwise, it would slow down the episode so much. So they couldn't really move the story forward in a meaningful way unless they made like the episodes longer, and they can't do that. Imagine if we had 1 hour long episodes though. I would not complain. ReZero, 1 hour long episodes would be fucking amazing because there's so much going on in the series that are just missed when it comes to the anime. Because like the anime can't fit every single like foreshadowing, and like there's a lot of foreshadowing that you will completely lack. You will never see if you only watch the anime. So I want to read the light novel, and I want to read it in Japanese because the official English translations are so awful that honestly, just don't purchase the English works. Purchase the Japanese ones and read a fan translation, and you're gonna have a way better quality translation. Like, ReZero is sort of infamous for having like really bad translation. Like, is it just me, or like translations overall getting worse? And it's even before they decided to do machine translations. Like, machine translations actually made them better in some cases when compared to like how certain localizers decided to handle it by changing like cross-dressers into being trans and stuff like that because they just can't accept that some people exist outside of the like heteronormative spectrum.
これで7回目だったかしら。
And it's so
見ての通り、彼
Don't
女
care
は
about
弱っている。
Rizzo.
あなた
Fair
たちも
enough.
感
It's
じた
not
と
for
思うけ
everyone.
れど、
Definitely not for everyone. I really like
あなたた
how
ちと一緒にいたドニア
he
ザードが
overcomes what is.
最
He
初
is
の
like
彼女
literally
とは
being
違う。
emotionally
そして
tortured
今、
over and over, and
その
yet he
最
like
初の彼
overcomes
女
it.
が
That's
あな
what's
たたちの
interesting
目の
to
前
me.
にいるの。
But it's also like
で
a
も、
lot of people really dislike
時間
this
はもう
character
あまり
because
残って
he's
いない。
made to be like the cringiest in the beginning. Like real cringe. But he's not a bad person. And like him overcoming that and becoming a person. And also the fact that he's not
私
special.
のことはナ
He's
ヒード
just
と
a
呼んでちょ
guy,
うだ
but
い。
he's a guy who decides to do what needs to be done.
合格よ。
That's what makes him such an
一体
interesting
何
character for
が
me.
起こってるんだ
And that's why I
オイラた
really
ちの
love
記憶を
Rizzo.
呼び覚ますこ
But
と
for
が
the
でき
same
る
reasons,
し
a lot of people are gonna be
何
like,
か事情
oh,
を
he's
知ってる
not
みたいだけど
a full-fledged,
そんな
you
お前
know,
ですらど
proper
うなってるのかわからない
proper
のか
person yet. Like he's
この
a
世の
very
万物
icky
は
person in the
繰り
beginning,
返し循環する
and they see that
い
as
わゆ
like,
る
yeah,
輪
they
廻と
don't
いう
want
ものよ
that. Understandable.
私たちは皆
Everyone has their own
こ
types
の
of
輪廻
like
という一
people
日
they
にとら
can't
われ
deal
ている
with,
の
and the same for
そして
characters.
真実は
Eat
あ
dirt
な
to
たたち
gender
にし
pushing
か探し出
localizers.
せない
Do they see a fanboy and go
もし自ら
trans?
真実に気づけず
Exactly. Like, and the fact that
他の者に告げられたなら
there are
あなたた
trans
ちの精
people
神に
works in
大き
Japan.
な
There
ショ
are
ック
people
を与えるかも
about
しれな
trans
いわ
characters, about
そうなれば
who, like there are
どうなっ
stories
てしまうかは
literally about
私にもわからない
someone discovering
だから
that
私は
despite having been
知識
been
面に
born
関
as
す
a
る
boy,
手助けと
he identifies as a
さりげない
girl
暗示
and
だ
like
けを与え
having
る
like a full-on
残った時
you
間は
know,
すべて彼女の身
discovery
を
about
蝕む
that and like
マリン
what
病の
other
悪化
people
を
think
遅ら
about
せる
it
こ
and
とに
like the
注力する
confusion
わ
it brings. And it's a really well-made piece of work, and it's called
かなり
Horomusko,
悪いみたい
which
だ
means
な
The Wandering Sun is the
も
English
し
title,
かして
okay?
火
Thank
星
you for
探
my
査
pads
が
and
行
welcome
われる
back!
たびに
Yeah!
ドニ
So
ア
they
ザ
have
ード
like
の病状
this
が悪化して
type
る
of
の
work,
かもし
and
も
then
こ
they
の
are like, but
過信
no!
短術の輪廻から
Japan
脱出で
is
きれば
anti-trans!
あるいは
Japan is so sexist! Like, yeah,
彼女
Japan
を
is
助ける方
definitely
法があるか
sexist,
もしれ
but
ない
not in the ways
だけど
you seem
今
to
の状
think.
況では
Like,
彼女は
they
羽を完
assume
全にもがれてもな
Japan
お
is
空を飛び続け
some
ている小鳥
backwards type of like
私にでき
third
るの
world
は
country
荒れ
almost
狂う旋風を
in
起こ
how
して
they talk
彼女
down
の
and
落下を
like
遅
in
ら
the
せることだけよ
translations or
ナヒだって
translations
いつも
like they
そういう
really talk
妙な
down
比喩
about
が
the
好き
authors
だよな
as if they don't know
比喩
any
とは
better
基地
we're
の
just
知識を使って
fixing
未
their
知の
work
知
like
識を理
it's
解
so
する
rude
素晴らしい技法でしょ
sounds rude yes exactly it's
聞きたい
awful
のだ
like
けど
they really
現時点においてあ
racist
なたたちの
people
真実に対する
seems to
推
be the
論は
localizers
どんなもの
because
かしら
localizers assume that the person who's worked their translator don't know any better like they're children instead of like they have different ideas from what I have
それほど考え事をしていたわけでもないのに頭が異常なまでに疲れてる一体目の前で起こっていることがまるで以前にも経験したことの月巨大賢者はせいぜい神の生誕を祝うがいいと言っていたけどこの言葉に深い意味はもう何度も過信短術を過ごしてるまるで過信短術が無限に繰り返されているかのように大賢者はいや違う
Do I have to
そ
do
れほ
this
ど考
like
え事月目の前で起こっ
trigger association
どう
with
やら明確なか
okay
同じ一日を繰り返すように時間が流れている
I just don't like
これ
this
が今の
character
状況だろ
but I dislike the I wanna be a nobody and hide everything about me because that gives me less trouble. Because no, it won't. It will create more troubles and it's super fucking annoying to read. But the thing is, that's not what it's about. That's not why he's doing it. Like, the reason he's hiding it is not, oh, I want to hide my power level, because he's fucking weak. Everyone is aware of this. His strength lies not in the strength of his physical body. He doesn't have any secret superpowers in the way a normal character would. But, like, the reason he can't is because, like, if he reveals the wrong type of information, people will start questioning him, and if they question him, they might question him about specifically how he seems to know things before they happen, which he does a lot. And, like, he has to reveal a certain amount, and he's been tortured over it. Like, because he can't reveal the whole return by death. It's protected by, like, I guess spell is not the right word, like, curse? It's protected by a curse that prevents him from speaking about it with anyone else, because if he does, either A, they will die, or B, he will die. Because it's a taboo, right? Sorry, Navalina, I will try to keep it spoiler-free. No, I don't say he's like, I mean, I don't like his character, but the characters that want to hide everything, I dislike even more. Oh, okay. I like it sometimes, but I like it when they do it in a more, you know, humorous way.
目の前で起こっていることがそれほど考え目の前で起こっている大賢者は好き目の前で起こっている同じ一日を繰り返それほど考え事をしていたわけでもう何度も過信探
Or do I just do this?
時間の循
Oh, I
環
thought I
ね
would need to do more of this.
以前のあなたもそれと
Does
似た
that
よう
be
な
thrown
間
up
違っ
shit
た
at the
答え
wall
を
and
出して
something
い
is
たわ
bound to stick?
本当に残念ね
I haven't seen the latest season if it came out already, only the first two ones. Okay, so the latest season is out. It's not entirely finished yet. Like, it started
同じ一日を
back
繰り返すように時間が流れ
last
てるだ
year,
ろ
but then it took like
シ
a
ンプルな
3-month
時間の
break.
循
I
環だ
don't
けでは
remember why.
これらの現象を説明することはできないわ
They recently went back
あな
to
たたちの持
it.
っている手がかりが
So
まだ不足しているのかもね
they are on like episode
けれど
10?
残念ながら
Now I believe.
私はこ
I
れ以
don't know
上
if
の
it's
ヒントを
supposed to be
出すこと
12 or
はできない
24 episodes. I have no clue. But they had to take a break, and I'm so happy they did because, like, once they came back, they were amazing quality,
たとえ
as
毎
always.
日が過
Except
信
for
探
English
査だったと
translation,
して
that's
も
awful, as always.
もう無意にそれを
But
過
like,
ごせるほ
on
ど
the
繰り
Japanese
返
part,
す猶予はない
amazing,
の
100% satisfying.
今日の祭典が終わるまでにどうか
Super,
早く真
super
実を見つけてちょうだい
It's super annoying, yeah. There are so many manga slash
まずは今の状況から整理しようトニアザードを
what
助
does
けたいなら
WB stand for?
過信探術の輪廻から抜け出す方法を考えないといけないんだよな
Sorry,
でも抜け
Bobber.
出すには
Our subtitles bad.
まず
Okay,
何が起
you
きて
are
るの
not
か
a
把握する
Bobber.
必要
Okay,
が
you
あ
are
る
absolutely
つ
not
ま
a
り
Bobber. Okay, I'm
真
gonna say it
実
like
を見
this
つけなくちゃいけない
without
ってことだ
spoiling.
時間の循環
So
はも
the
う
thing
ヤヒ
is,
ーダに否定されたし
ReZero is a work
何か
that
見落
is
としてるのか
amazing
も
in
し
its
れない
ability to
すでに記
have
憶の中では何回もやってるみ
well
た
written
いだ
enough
けど
narrative to constantly
やっ
have
ぱ
a
りもう少
bunch
し
of
いろんな人に話を
foreshadowing that
聞
you
いて
don't
みよう
realize
ぜ
until they already happen.
ここでただ考えて
And
るよ
a
りは
lot
マ
of
シだ
that
と思うぞ
foreshadowing is lost in the
まず
anime,
はあそこ
partially
でお
because
店を出してる人に
certain
話を聞いてみよ
scenes have been cut out entirely in order to fit into like the animated part. And I see the chat. Gosh, why? Web novels. Oh, well, shouldn't it be WN then?
うよし
So, like, the English one, they have an awful translator for the ReZero anime. Because they keep making, like, really bad translations of the, like, foreshadowing parts.
おじさんこんにちは
And as an example, there's a guy who's supposed to foreshadow one thing, and he says a thing, and they just entirely remove one of the words because that's usually what you do when you translate. But in this moment, it needs to be kept
戻
in.
ってきたのは何か買うた
So
めか。
that way I
う
don't
ちにあ
say
る食
I
材
don't
は
spoil
どれも
it.
新鮮だぞ
So
俺が
and
保
they
証
did
しよ
that
う
recently,
昨日森
and I
で
was
取ってき
pissed
た
about
ば
it
かりだ
because
から
then I
な
heard what the original line was and why it was so important, and it's like they are missing so many
Huh?
important plot
妙
points
なことを聞くな
by
昨日は急いで森から
removing a
帰ってき
bunch
て
of words
今日
and
もい
like
つものように品を売ってるが
shortening it in the
お
English
かしな感覚は何
subtitles.
もなかったぞ
And if you're watching the
もうちょっと思い
dubbed
出してほ
version,
しいんだ。
it's gonna be even more atrocious because then they have to match the mouth flaps, which means like a bunch of story relevant lore is gonna get cut off because they
なん
have
だ
to make it
デタラメな哲学かなん
sound
かか
natural
お
in
前ら
the
白チュームでも
speaking.
見てるんじゃないか
Like they have to match the
知ってるだ
speaking
ろう俺たちス
so
ネ
it
ール
both
人は
sounds
夢を見ない
natural
って
and so it matches the
そ
mouth
んなに
flaps,
夢が
which
見
is
たいん
hard.
なら他の人を探すん
Which is
だな
why I prefer subs because subtitles in works where they have
あな
a
がち間違
lot of
って
lore
ない
and
か
a
も
lot of
な。
foreshadowing that is really
これって
important that you don't
結
change
局
what they
夢なん
say,
じゃないか。
then the subtitles is just gonna be
みんな
doing a way better
夢を
job.
見てた
And
り
in this
して。
case, they don't really do a well enough job. And I feel like the
あー
person,
そう
and
だった
they even
な。
have like a Twitter account, right?
でも
That is specifically for
スネール人が
Resale, and the
夢を
person
見ないの
managing
って
that couldn't even
結
get
構
the
変な現象
characters
だよ
right.
な。
Like who's the
何が
Archbishop
原
of
因なんだろう。
Greed and who's or
で
Archbishop
も
of
確か
Pride.
にただの夢なら
And
とっ
like,
く
I'm
に
not
覚
gonna
め
spoil
て
you
るは
there,
ず
but
だ。
like they mentioned the
もう
wrong
ちょっと
character
話を聞
entirely
いてみよ
because
うぜ。
they don't even watch the series they're supposed to promote by tweeting on Twitter as a job. It's not a good look on Crunchyroll. However, there are fan translations, and I am going to look for like a fan translation that is more focused on bringing in as much info as possible. Sorry. So that they don't miss like the important info. So I'd rather have translations where they actually just genuinely keep in like the ore-sama, boku, watashi, and like oni-chan, oni-san, like when they use san-kun, sama, all of those. I want them to keep those because those give you a really good sense of how the character is feeling towards the other character. When they keep those in, you have a better sense of like what the author is trying to say.
お、君
That's
た
it.
ちか。
Thank you.
僕の占いがあまりにも的確だったから
I
わざわ
don't
ざ
like
褒
it
め
when
に来て
subs
く
are
れ
not
たんだ
accurate
な
the。same. And just I prefer when subs tell too much than too little. Exactly. I want them to be as accurate as possible where we say
やっぱり
exactly. And I'd rather
だか
have
ら
them
神
write
の
like
占い
a
は当たると
tiny
言ったんだ。
note where it's
君
like
たちの
okay
理解
this
が及ん
part
でいなかった
and
だ
then
け
it's
みたい
just
だね。
within like brackets they
おい
explain
おい、
why
なん
they
でそんな
speak
に
like
盛
that
り上
and
がっ
what
て
it
んだよ。
means. Or like
そうい
things
った
that
状
are
況になったから、
but
お前の
let's
ところ
for,
に
say for
また来
example
た
they
んだ
use an
ぞ。
idiom.
お前の占いで問題を見
There
抜いて
is
くれない
no
か。
idiom that makes sense
僕
in
に見抜い
in
て
like
ほしい。
translation.
それ
There's
はあま
like
り得意な
oh,
分
if
野じ
it's
ゃ
a
ないん
play
だ
on
けど。
words along with the idiom,
まだ
translating
未
it
熟
to
だ
a
って
different
ことだ
to the
ろ。
idiom that
見
is
とみろよ。
meaning the
そ
same
れで
thing
一体何があったん
doesn't
だい
make sense because it would remove like the whole joke about you know
え
puns.
待ってくれ。
It would remove a
てっ
pun
きり
and
財
like
布を落としたと
that
か
that would
詐欺
confuse
に
you.
あっ
So
たと
instead
かそういう
explaining
こと
like
かと思ってたよ。
they just translate it
で、今のって
literally word for word and then they
本気で言ってる
explain
のか？
it means this
そ
but
んな
it's
こと現
also
実的に
fun.
考えればありえないと
I
思うけど。
prefer when translations do
や
that.
っぱり信じてくれない
Some
よ
words
な。
I'm fine with losing just
す
a
ごい。
tiny bit
す
of
ごいぞ。も
accuracy
ちろん信じるとも。
because they are not like
君た
very
ちを占
lore
った時の
heavy
内容だ
or
けど、
stuff like that.
今思い返してみれば
But yeah,
好き、虚
check
言、
memes
嘘
will
と
do.
まるで何かの前兆を表してるかのようだっ
Back
た
in the
ろ。
day, there used to be a
確かに関係
translation
がない
notes.
わけでもなさそうだな。
Yeah, some people. Oh yeah, I think I know which one you have sent.
神が与える
I think
啓
I
示
know.
はぼんやりとしたヒ
And
ン
it's
トに過
like
ぎない。
uh,
具体的な
all
ことを
according
正
to
確に把握できたとすれば、
Keikaku. Note,
それは
Keikaku
神の
means
領域だ。
plan. Is it that
自分の
one?
直
Is
感を信じ、
that one?
心の中の恐怖を克服すれば、太陽は必ずや昇る。
Oh god, there's so
そう
many
本には書い
messages
てあ
I
った。
missed in the memes.
そっか。やっぱり占いは
Oh
占いだ
yeah,
な。
this one, ビリビリ
問題そのも
Japanese
のは解決できない
onomatopoeia.
みたいだ。
That one is a bit
収
too
穫はほとんど
over
な
the
かった
top
けど、
since it's covering so much.
他に
Like, I
話を
don't want
聞け
them
そ
to
うな
be
人は
that
いる
bad.
か？
But like, biribiri is onomatopoeia for like the sound or feeling of being sad.
確か 輪廻の中の何日かは
That would be
あいつ
enough.
のところに行ってたな。でもあいつはずっとオイラた
Yes,
ちにからかわ
translating
れてる
just
って思って
bitty bitty in
た
English.
ぞ。もう一回言っても結果は
Exactly.
変わらないんじゃないか。
Japanese onomatopoeia isn't something that is really hard to
確か
replace
に
when it
ル
comes to
シアは
translation,
傭兵
right?
としての責任があるからそれなら本気
Most
で取り合
fan-made
ってくれる
translations
か
are
もし
way
れ
better
な
than
い。
the official ones.
確かこの時
Exactly.
間は
And also,
リシア
the
が
thing
人
is,
さらいたちを
if you
撃
go
退
the
したことだ
Yarhar
よな。
way, you can
探しに行こうぜ。
choose whatever fucking translation you want. Like, you can literally go to a site that only provides translations and nothing else. And you can take, like, let's say you have a DVD or a Blu-ray with the anime. You can rip it yourself for your own personal use. That is not illegal. Fun fact, it's not illegal for your own personal use to have it on your own hard drive. You already paid for a product. And then you can just put in the subtitles. You have both bought the product, supported like the official works, and you have gotten a way better translation. And then you can, like, if you want to be nice, you can, you know, send them a little bit of a gift, like send them $1 for like, hey, thank you for doing such a great job at translating. Even better, I would say personally, and this is just my own personal opinion, but
問題あ
if
りませ
you
ん。お嬢
don't
様。
like the works
ただの
in
かすり傷で
English,
すので。
instead of buying the official English products, but
やっぱりここに
if you
いた
are
ぜ。
able to,
タイモン
like if you
それに
can,
旅人。ちょうどいいところに来
purchase
てく
the
れた。
Japanese
聞い
product
てくれ。実はさっ
and
き危
then
険
like
な連中が。
download a fan-made translation from someone who actually cares about
見
work.
ていたのか。
It's gonna be way
なら
higher
すぐに来て
quality,
くれてもよかっただろう。お
and
嬢様を
you're
守って
still
くれる
gonna
人がいれば、
support the
私も全
actual
力を出せるってもんだ。
mangaka or like
ちょうどいい。今から手を貸してくれない
if
か。
it's an anime, it would
近
be
くに
like
共
you
犯者
would
がいないか
you
探
would
しに行
support
くから
the
旅
production
人
team
に
of
ドニ
that
アザー
anime.
ドを休めるところまで連れて行ってほしいんだろ。
確かにそうだが、なぜわかっ
Because
た
like most of
もう
their
一つ
money comes from like
決定的な言葉
sales
がある
of
ぜ。
such products. So yeah.
スメール人は夢を見ない。奇妙な。リシアはお金を集めるために自分の体験を売った。月、虚言、嘘。それほど考え事をしていたわけでもないのに。スメール人は夢を見ない。リシアはお金を集めるために月、虚言、嘘。それほど考え事を月。
That's not the one.
言ってやれ。
このことはお嬢様を含めて誰にも言っていない。あんたは知らないはずだ。それにさっきも私の言いたかったことを先に口にしていたな。
That's when you change it to an English word, because writing it as a Japanese onomatopoeia word makes no sense for many people. Yeah. Sap,
それを私に信じろと。
basically.
それ
But
はあ
like,
まり
that
にも。
also feels a bit weird.
いや、先に言っておこう。
But yeah, it makes more
確かに
sense,
私たち砂漠の民は
I guess.
その大多数が博識ではない。だが
It's kind of a
基本
little
的な
too
常
bad
識く
that
らい
we
は持
don't
っている。
use onomatopoeia so much outside of Japan. Like, Japan uses it a lot, but like,
すご
not
く
a lot
物
of
静
other
かで
countries do
全
that.
てのことに興味を失っていて悲観的な
And I
感じ
really
がす
like
るだろう。
onomatopoeia, okay?
確かに前とは少し違う。
Like, Bilibili would be such a good way of
お嬢様のご両親
describing
から
the
聞いた
feeling
こ
of
とがあ
having
る。
a seizure, right?
昔はこういった感じだったとか。
Okay, that maybe not.
昔
That's not the best
あなたたちの言っていることよ
example.
くわからないわ。
Ignore that.
私は先にあのベンチで休んでいるわね。
Yeah.
お嬢様
Moving on.
怒っていないといいのだが。
Do you guys know any good like translation
いいだろう。
groups?
私の体験のことも知っていたんだ。もしかしたら本当なのかもしれない。
Because I
だが終
really
わっ
need
た
to
らすぐ
find
に
one.
戻るぞ。
I really,
今はま
if
だ
I can find one that
お
is
嬢
like
様の安全
making
を完全には
subtitles for
保証できない
anime
から
that
な。
have their own website and they just let you download the subtitles only, I'm gonna fucking share them everywhere and I'm gonna fucking donate because I need more of that. Let's see how we're doing over here. I'm kind of getting tired though, and also I do need to return to my studies. I have a bunch of, like, I have 3 new programming tasks I need to do, and they have to be finished by Sunday. However, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a 110 pull, because if I get Goro for the sake of, like, specifically the yeah, like when you have to light up those little statue things. Statues doesn't really feel right as well. The mini tower thingies that light up. Imagine a round character that often rolls around, like Shoji from Naruto, and the nickname they got was Goro Goro. And in the English translation, they just use Goro Goro. If you don't understand Japanese onomatopoeia, it would make 0 fucking sense. Yeah. Also, like, I don't like when they translate nicknames or names too much, but in some cases, it makes perfect sense. Like, for example, there's a character in, like, one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes that is named something like Koneko. And Koneko, that's like little kitty. You know, little cat, kitty. Lermain, thank you for saying hi! I'm so sorry you're hopping in right when I was supposed to, like, do the final part. But welcome! We have to translate onomatopoeia nicknames because we don't have those. Yes. I mean, yes and no. It depends. If it's like something that has to be translated in order to be understood, like if they constantly do jokes about it, then yeah. If it's just like a shorter joke that happens to be like, oh, this person has a name that happens to sound a lot like an onomatopoeia, and so we call him by the onomatopoeia, like the nickname would make more sense not to translate, because if it translated away from sounding like the old name, it's like part of the joke is gonna disappear either way. It's meant to be Traveler Main 79. I am assuming the Traveler was taken. But welcome! Are you also playing Genshin? That would be fine. Yeah, so it's on a case-by-case basis. Like, some make sense. Translate some names. Most of the time, translating names makes 0 fucking sense. Like, you shouldn't translate names overly much. It's just stupid. Okay, anyway, let's do 110 pull. 1. And we're hoping for Goro. We're hoping for Goro. And if I get Changli, I'm gonna fucking cry. Please. No, Goro. Shut up. Do not. Do not. Just give me the one character I want, please. What if I get a weapon, though? I didn't even think of that. I fucking knew it! Oh, I already got her at C6. It's the one character I absolutely must not get! Fuck you, Genshin! Fuck you! It's gonna be Cliff Lamau. Ah! You know what? You know what? I'm not happy. God fucking damn it! We're doing one more pull. Maybe I can get, like, so long as it's not a weapon. Please? Because I should be like 5 away from getting her again. Or like 8 4-star again, I mean. Let's try again. I want to... Only until I get the 4-star again. Imagine if it just gave me a fucking 5-star instead. That would be so cool. Blame yourself for gambling. Yeah. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, that means the next one should be the guarantee. Right? No? Okay. I miscounted then. Then is it this one guaranteed? There we go, guaranteed 4-star. Yeah.
仕事を選んで正解だ。
Yet another fucking rain slasher. Like, let's see, can I enhance this one? Yeah. Like, both of these, I can rank those up. Insert mood or gif here. God fucking damn, I'm so bad at this puzzle. This is awful. This is fucking awful. And then we had like the moment I had before. Hold on, I'm gonna hide this so I can show what happened while I wasn't fucking streaming. We're gonna do a bit of reenactment, okay? I'm gonna reenact. First I just have to go here, there, and okay. Are you guys ready? You got this, Gambate! Okay, so this is gonna be a reenactment of what happened off stream. Okay? This is a reenactment. Please, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. I'm not gonna get her. I'm running out of time. Why fucking no! Basically, that's what happened when I wasn't streaming. There you go. That was my reaction when I got Arlecchino, because I have Arlecchino now. Yeah. So, yeah. My Arlecchino is at C1. Ta-da! And then when I am streaming, I get most awful pulls. This is so unfair, because like, they don't even get you to the next guaranteed 4-star, they just give you one more pull. So 1/10 of the way to the next guaranteed 4-star. Where's my chunk? Oh, there she is. I forgot I had her given her a new outfit. Like, she's cute. But I don't need to get her anymore. Could you check out my Arlecchino and Traveler? I mean, I'm supposed to end now, but like, I can check them out real quick, I guess. If you share your user ID. It's like, not that one. Ah! C20 it is! Oh my god! Like, I would... If they didn't stop at C6, I would already have her at C8 or C9, I believe. Let's see. Okay, I need to enter... Oh, I don't know if I can see you at all because you are in the wrong region. Wrong server. Yes, double checking. 779 8178. Yeah. UID does not exist. Can't see them. Just I decided to just try anyway. So yeah, no, I'm in Europe. European here. If the Swedish accent wasn't strong enough, I can make it stronger. I am the Swedish VTuber. I do very good VTubing. Very heavy Swedish accent. Okay, I'm trying my hardest, okay? I'm very bad. But yeah, let's find someone to raid, because I have to get back to my studies. I should also eat something. And I was only supposed to do a short stream today anyway. I meant like that. Then my Barbara would be like C30 or C40. Oh god. At least it made for a funny moment, I guess. Let's see. We have... Oh, Notek is streaming. Let's see how long he's been streaming for. Fucking Samsung ad. I have the new Samsung phone. Shut up, Samsung. Okay, he's been streaming for 2 hours. Oh, they're playing Palworld. I'd fucking love to see that. But at the same time, Notek usually doesn't stream for very long, right? So, let's see who else is streaming. Breen! We got Breen! Oh, wait, 4 hours? Wait. Are they doing like a special event? Yes, they are. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Charity. Fuck yeah. Yes, study important. Rosarian jungling will haunt Now's dreams. Oh my god, don't give me nightmares. This is so bad. Anyway, guys, we are going to raid Bean the Goblin. So you guys say hi, and I hope you have a awesome time. Also, a lot of stuff. Ah, hi! I'm so sorry. Did you join just to see me raid? I'm so sorry. I just did short stream today. I had stuff to do. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Anyway, remember to eat well, sleep well, game on, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay? Bye-bye.